say if you feel anything. Don't say anything if you won't. And you start us out.
I'm excited that her final wish is able to be completed today. She really loved this place. She really loved this coming up here with everybody, which is equally important to the place. And I think it's just awesome to get to finish what we set out.
And you get to.
Oh,
let
well,
the genie-
yeah, let the genie out of the bottle.
That
was she would have appreciated that joke. So yes, yeah, sorry, bad delivery, but yeah. Well, and I figured I would go away from yes. Right here. Well, I don't know. Louisa, go ahead and. No, why don't you say something first?
Yeah, this is pretty much
Was she
her.
I thought you were going to get a cup.
Yeah.
Huh?
I thought you were going to get a cup.
Amy and I were working on that.
From college in 1943, and I was dating an intern over at Baptist Hospital. And Lucille, we laid her down on the dining room floor. We counted her pains. Finally, Obie and I, Dr. Obie, we took her to the hospital. And Obie did deliver her before Dr. Paul Johnson got there. Of course, he got credit for it and got paid for it. But anyway, from then on, she was my little shadow. She would come down to my house, and I was a single girl. I don't want to cry. Anyway, Mother would say, now don't wake up at bed, because she was out late last night. And then Jeanie would come upstairs and sit on a little chest that I had at the foot of my bed and wait for me quietly until I waked up. And we took her. I think the reason I married Worth is because we took her on every day.
That had to be romantic.
Well, he was crazy about her.
Yes.
And so, anyway, and Marty, I don't know what you were doing all that time.
Well, I was leading it. I don't know. I was doing whatever they told me to do.
Well, things change.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was as much a daughter as I'll ever have.
It's true.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I guess this is pretty much what Mom wanted up here. So, I mean, we're finally doing what she wanted. That's pretty much. But as Mom would say, fly, fly away.
Well, I used to bring her up here all the time, and I worked so hard on her hair. One time I left the permanent in for 4 days up here trying to make it curl. Couldn't make her hair curl.
And even you couldn't do anything about that German Jew nose, as she used to call it. She had that German Jew nose.
Yeah, but I got that done.
Well,
Well, you can zoom in on Susie's too. Hers is bigger than mine. Get a profile.
Up.
Anybody?
Well, we all miss Jeanie, and I loved her like a sister did it. At the time I knew her, and the only thing that makes me feel good, we know she's in a better place now.
There you go.
and I also know she's right here, right now. She's right here, and she's loving this.
Yeah.
And we're loving it too.
Anybody else?
I feel honored. I feel honored to be here. I feel honored to have known Jeanie and loved Jeanie. And to be able to say goodbye.
Jeanie was one of the funniest people I have ever met in my entire life. She had so many wonderful attributes, and sense of humor was number one. And I can remember the first time that I really paid attention to her sense of humor was when we were coming back from a Civitan visit up to Toronto, and Jeannie and Jay and I were in the back seat. I think I was 12, so Jay was 11, and Jeannie was 5 years older. So we had to start playing games. We had to start doing something because the trip was so long. So we started making car names up. And so she put two cars together, which at that time were a Valiant and a Comet. And she made up the name Vomit. So, so that's the first thing. And we were on the Blue Ridge Parkway because we had gotten on the parkway up in New York somewhere, or wherever the end of it is, Virginia. And we thought, oh, the mountain house is just right down the road. And we drove and drove.
The longest, most painful trip.
It was
we've
awful,
ever
and we had there was nothing to eat, you know, on the parkway.
45 miles an hour.
So Jeannie kept us laughing. You know, she really did. So she you know, young Jeannie, young. Oh yes,
She had a wonderful sense of humor.
We laughed a lot.
yeah.
We really
What?
laughed a lot.
Oh, go ahead.
I remember the first time I was going to meet her when we started dating, and we were meeting Dick, and about 50 times on the way there, she said, Joe, watch your language, please don't curse. And I was so nervous, but after that first lunch, I just felt at home. They made me feel so comfortable, and I just miss her. She was just a wonderful woman and the best mother-in-law a guy could ever have, and she will always be loved and missed, always.
All right.
But she was just fantastic, fantastic woman.
Well, I would like to give my little token. I'd like everybody stand back over here and sing the Turkey Lobster song. That's what I liked. Is the last thing.
Why don't you sing?
Well, I am, but I'm going to have to take the camera, so I want everybody back here. Ready?
I
One.
hadn't said anything.
Oh, you're next then. All right, get over there. You got to sing the Turkey Lobster song.
Turkey lobster.
Sweet potato pie. All right, squeeze in a little bit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turkey,
Lobster, sweet potato pie, pancakes piled up till they reach the sky. I'm gonna eat till I die.
yay! And Jay, you want to say something?
Let the home run begin.
Okay.
Here, hold,
Looking down on
hold this. My arm's falling asleep.
She is.
Jay.
I feel.
I guarantee
Be
you
careful.
she's laughing.